DtermiNATION!
Cool, golden.
Hello?
Oh shit.
Yeah, turn that shit down.
That's all
Hello?
the safety procedures.
Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Dakota, Jesse, Petra, and JT coming at you with the 4th DtermiNATION podcast. Yay!
Oh my god, it's Downers.
Downers. Okay, so
No.
like I said on the last podcast, this is happening on the same night as the third podcast.
It's
immediately
technically
after.
tomorrow.
Oh, it's technically the next day. This is Thursday, December 11th. It is 12:24 in the morning. And yeah, we wanted to do another podcast, but we, like I said before, we wouldn't have been able to talk about anything because by the time that this podcast makes it online, it'll be like weeks later, and we'll be talking about stuff that you guys have known for months now. But we're going to talk about personal stuff now instead, because that
never gets old.
That never, yeah, it's
Shame
stuff
lives
that
with
you'll get to
everybody.
learn. You get to learn more about us, and it doesn't matter like when you learn it. We're just talking in general. So today we just got back from the Charlie the Werewolf premiere that we did on campus.
Only that. Only Charlie.
Charlie and Legacy, but I'm counting Legacy for tomorrow, really, because tomorrow is the Edinburgh 2014 Film Festival, which we are decimating. We've wrecked shit on that fucking festival because it's Hellevator, Legacy, and the Charlie trailer, and we take up half of the film festival. I want you to understand that. The festival's only an hour long. We take up a half hour of it.
That's awesome.
We are rocking half the fucking festival, Jesse.
I mean, JD's
That's
film is
my
literally
bad.
one
damn.
fifth of the festival itself.
Yeah,
so.
it's fucking crazy. But, like, the fact that they saw the shit that we were doing and they said, no, all of this stuff deserves to be in. Like, that's fucking incredible. I can't comprehend it. Which makes me feel a lot better about one of us winning something.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But, like, I went in thinking, I was like, we'll be lucky if any of our stuff gets into the festival. But then all of our shit did, and then it's like, oh, we'll be lucky if we win anything. But now I'm thinking, like, well, they must really like us if we fucking are taking up half the festival.
I was really nervous about putting Legacy in at the full length.
Right.
Because this is a short festival. Everyone submits
absolutely.
short films.
And everyone that I told that shit to, everyone's laughing their ass off, and they can't believe it. And they're like, well, it must be really good then. And that's true, because we knocked out 3 other people for this festival.
That's
Do you
true.
understand that?
Yeah.
They could have put 3 other people's films in instead of you.
They might be able to
Like-
put more in because this video is 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Now, is it all like mainly shorter films, or?
Yeah,
usually like a
it's
minute
like
to
they say
4.
if it's over 10 minutes, you're pushing it.
Oh, okay.
His is 20.
His is double that.
Yeah.
But they still put it
They
in.
said short.
Yeah, so that's 3 people, plus Hellevator, plus the Charlie trailer. So 5 people could have entered the festival, and they said, no, fuck all them.
And
These guys are getting
And these
in.
3 things were made by the same people.
Yes! That's fucking incredible to me. I'm so excited. I can't wait. That's going to be great tomorrow. And, I mean, like, most of you will probably have already... I mean, let's be honest. The Facebook fans are going to be the only people who is going to watch this. But, so they're going to have already heard about the festival and, like, oh, if we won anything or whatever, because we're going to post it almost immediately. But, yeah, as of right now, we have no idea if we win anything. So, yeah, if we win something, that's great. If not, then whatever.
Yeah,
But,
whatever.
Kill myself,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's fine.
but yeah, we just got back from the premiere of Charlie the Werewolf, where we had like a cast and crew get-together party thing.
Pizza.
With
Pizza.
pizza and drinks.
Sody pop.
Yeah,
Sody.
soda. But yeah, I think it went really well. I think people enjoyed it. And there's just a few little tweaks that we want to do before we release it onto the internet for everyone to see. Which, it's either going to be before this or a little after this goes up online. I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on when this goes up, this podcast. But
When you putting Legacy up after the film festival?
I don't know.
pretty much
Is that the
immediately
plan?
after the film festival, yeah.
And then re-upload it again.
Oh, yeah, you want to wait for the... talk about that, Jesse. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I was talking with Alex a few days ago. He made the costumes for Legacy. And we ended up getting to the point where he said him and his buddy from Kinetic Forge can redo the effects and the post work for free. And that was really fucking awesome. I can go for that right now. I'm almost spent on money.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah,
so
that
are they
would
going to
be.
do that?
Well, they already are doing
Yeah,
that.
they
already
started it.
on it.
Yeah, Alex started he was really excited about it and just started pulling clips from YouTube.
And
So that reinvigorated my excitement about Legacy too, because I just felt...
it went to a point where you're like, all right, DePietro, watch this video. I don't want to watch it anymore. And I was like, tell me anything wrong with it. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll...
Yeah, and I just felt weird about editing it at some point and lost the excitement I originally had. But no, yeah, talking to Alex and him saying that reinvigorated my excitement. So
Yeah. Well, that happens when you're... I don't know how many times I was just like, when I was editing Charlie stuff, I was like, this is the shittiest fucking thing I've ever done. Because it's like, it's like the 50th fucking time that you've watched it, and you're like, these jokes aren't funny, these lines aren't hitting as hard. I'm like, this is just, it's a bad time.
Yeah,
it's a bad time. It's like kind of like I did the one scene I did the sound for. I listened to it so much during the thing. I was like, "Well, that sounds out of place."
Yeah.
Is everyone gonna notice that? That didn't sound right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be collabing with Dynamic Kinetic Forge, which will also be really fun.
Oh, any idea what's going on with that?
I don't know at the moment, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So, we can cut this part of the podcast, but Hanjin texted me to ask me if we closed up. My phone's being an asshole and won't send a text message, so could you tell him that we closed up, cleaned up, and logged out?
Right.
Tell him, don't message him.
So what's where we want to go to now?
Yeah, we'll start. We'll pause and then we'll say anything.
We'll cut that part out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna be, hopefully working with them, here fairly soon, I guess. I heard that they talked to me. Alex specifically talked to me a little bit about them wanting to do some sci-fi stuff. And I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
That would be really cool to do. And also, I really wanted to do the Remora script, but we just didn't have the time or budget to do that.
No.
And that's a thing that I want to do, where it's like we'll start up a Kickstarter or something to raise some money, because that one really needs to look good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, though. That's something I think we could get everyone into.
Yeah, but I was just a little worried about obviously with the time strain on Charlie and stuff, I didn't have the time.
Wasn't your plan originally to film 2 things this semester?
That was before Charlie was supposed to be a full-length feature.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be, and then Hanjin told me to make it one, so here we are.
So here we are.
A full-length feature.
A head full of gray hairs and.
Yep. Absolutely. That's no joke. I'm getting them all through my beard.
You look like your dad.
I'm gonna look like my dad.
Your dad just looks like an older you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Oh, man.
So breaking my leg ended up being really good because that pushed Legacy back to the fall, and it looks a lot
it looks
nicer.
really nice.
In the fall,
yeah.
So
But you really cut it close because it.
Oh
you
yeah.
film that one part, 'cause it was just like one day.
The
The day we filmed, it was like, oh, this is a nice day out. We have like our t-shirts on and shorts on, and it's not cold ones for the people who have shoes. And the next day, snow.
Yeah, I was really nervous. We filmed that over Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, that last day you're lucky was really.
Oh,
nice.
and then we came back, and was it Sunday or whenever we finished at that little tiny 10-foot beach at the cemetery?
Yeah.
Where it was also really cold out.
It was really, really cold. I'm glad
really
that shot worked out so well.
Wait, which scene was the beach?
It's the part where she's laying there and she's like, and there's blood or whatever. Different beach.
Yeah.
Really?
I had no idea.
Yeah, and the shot where I pull the sword out of the ground and then I stab her or whatever. Different beach.
Remember the beach by the cemetery? That's like 10 foot by 10 foot.
Oh, wait. Is the new Legacy gonna be? Did I just spoil a bunch?
Uh-oh.
Cut that out. Cut it out.
Put a censor on.
Put a censor on. Rick.
I didn't talk about
Rick.
Dwayne.
Daryl.
Rick.
That's our censor.
Rick. Daryl. The governor. And just
Shown.
Michonne. Dale.
T-Dog. I don't think we'll need that many.
Tyrese. Carl. No.
I don't know if you've ever seen, like, there's one of those vertical comics.
We do not need to talk about The Walking Dead anymore.
Fine. I was going to mention the one where they take his face and drag it.
Oh, yeah. And
it's like, whoa.
It's a bunch of his face, like, slapped on top of... Okay.
Those are good.
But yeah, so we got Charlie the Werewolf coming out.
Yeah.
We have Legacy coming out. Mm-hmm. And basically, we're going to get back into making content fairly soon again. We're going to get back to our actual schedule.
Because now we
try and do podcasts on, like, another day. I think we were talking Sunday, possibly.
Like, just keep up.
Just so then you guys understand what we're doing and stuff, and try to make up for the time that we've lost working on all this other stuff. We've been super busy, and hopefully you guys enjoy what we've done. But we're going to get back to our regular schedules and stuff, and hopefully DtermiNATION will keep going upward, because
we got a lot of subscribers.
We're like almost at 150
anything.
already.
Yeah, we're 140.
We hit 100
not too long ago.
And we've done nothing since then. We've made absolutely nothing. That was it. We hit 100
and then you hyped up
made
Legacy
Hellevator. And then we
Charlie.
did nothing but Legacy and Charlie hype. And we got almost 50 more subscribers. Also, I was on the radio. That was cool.
And then Kinetic Forge.
Kinetic Forge.
Put us on Facebook.
Yeah, dropped the name bomb for us. Yeah. And they were like, oh, they're rad. You should check them out.
That's always helpful.
So that helped us. We got some subscribers there. I was on the radio. We got some subscribers there. For those of you that listened in to that was an experience. Asking me about Charlie and stuff, and then I got to do we were just hanging out talking about certain stuff, and that was really cool. And then we ended the night with me doing a really bad impersonation of a 40s gangster, so that was a thing.
I missed that.
You did. Yeah, they've got this part on the show where they give you an accent, and then they give you a line from a thing and make you say it in an accent, and it's really funny or whatever. So I pulled these from a hat or whatever, and it was 40s gangster, and then it was the intro to Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was pretty ridiculous. And then someone else did they had a piece of Twilight that they had to read as Barney. And then I forget what the other one was, but he did Dobby from Harry Potter, which was pretty great. But yeah, that was fun to be on the radio, which made me want to do podcasts again, because I love just I'm talking at a microphone and people will listen to it. I like
that's usually what happens when you talk to a microphone.
I know, but that's cool. I'm just to sit down and talk and think about that kind of thing. I would love to do a live podcast at some point.
That would be great.
Yeah, and I know we've been talking about doing Twitch because
what's that?
That's the
it's they do live streaming for Let's Plays and stuff, and it really helps because people go on the website and just look for something to watch, and that would be really nice publicity for us if we just played games live on Twitch.
I don't know if you ever noticed, but every so often it'll show up on the YouTube channel. We're live. We're live right now. It's a Twitch stream at the bottom.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I go Let's Play on Achievement Hunter, Ray's just on Twitch. And it was his channel, but Rooster Teeth took it.
Yeah.
So they could use it more, I guess.
Oh, thanks. Sis.
Good. Now we're gonna have that.
Sorry.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
But now.
Oh God, that audio. Oh.
Let's just get it out of the way. Just open it up. Pour some on your table.
Rick.
Rick. Daryl. Dale.
T-Dog.
T-Dog.
Carl.
It's like a Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter character selection. T-Dog. Carl.
Carl. Rick.
Versus Carl.
Bob. Noah. Bob.
And you keep going back.
Rick.
Bob. No.
Carl.
People are listening to this. Let us be
We'll cut some of that. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck you.
You were we were gonna go back to the normal schedule and stuff.
Yes.
Now we have time.
Now we have time because we're done with school.
Yeah.
in like 2 days. We walk in 2 days.
That's we look to find jobs before we get pounded with student loans in 6 months.
Right in the butt.
That's the best part.
And like,
But the thing is, I'm gonna give at least a month or two of nothing but determination.
Well, we have
And
a lot
just-
of stuff written down too. We can
We have
That
so many
we've
plans.
wanted to do. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
just been like, oh, write that idea down for later. That's gonna be great.
for some reason, Hellevator was the one thing just to squeeze out through all of the other work. Let's
Let's do
it.
Hellevator. That one's fun. Loved it. Yeah, that was so much fun to shoot.
But like everyone's like always like, oh, I'm graduating. Like, everyone's like, oh, congratulations! Oh, congratulations! Oh. But
Not watching the visual part of the podcast. The Petro's jacking off JT.
yeah, but everyone's like, and it's
Give me
like,
your hand.
I don't know if you guys feel the same, but it's like I don't. Thank you for doing that over when I was talking.
Yeah.
I don't feel that special about graduating. I don't know if that's.
I
No.
haven't been able to see. I would have if I wasn't super busy with Charlie. I completely lost like the. I'm supposed to be happy or whatever, but I just was too busy to celebrate. So now it's just like, oh yeah, I'm graduating, whatever.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's how I
college.
see it,
College
too.
was an analogy. I thought it was like college. I walked into some woods. I wandered around for about 4.5 years, and I eventually just found my way out. That's how I feel. Just, okay.
Oh yeah, no,
I guess
that's
I'm-
pretty accurate.
yeah.
We might all look like we got lost in the woods a little bit too, in comparison to when we because I'm assuming.
Oh, God.
Listen, I will show you a picture of me.
I have my
when
student
I first,
ID.
I'm like when
My
I first
hair-
got here, I'm
my hair
super
was like
happy
this
and
long.
shit. Oh, I'm so excited for college, and then like this semester they made me take a new picture, and I'm just like you can see the college
lines
on my
on your
face.
face.
Yeah, you can see my life got zapped. I'm like, God damn, this is worse than like when they show the presidents next to each other, like when they started and when they finished. And they've got like gray hair and they're all wrinkly and stuff.
They all look like Christopher Lee.
Yes.
He just did a metal song, by the way,
Yeah, I heard
and
that.
he's 92
I
years
did a
old.
whole album.
He did, but he just did a new one like last
Right.
week.
That's legit. Good. We did the one thing that I said that we shouldn't do and talk about things that last week, 4 weeks ago.
Rick.
Okay, what are we on time?
We're at 17 minutes.
Okay.
So we talked about us. What about you?
Yeah, what's going on, JT?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey,
What are you doing with life?
I'm just working a lot.
That's
This
fun.
is our busy time of year, the holidays, so.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving is usually. I heard Thanksgiving only rumors.
This year wasn't as bad as last
Only
year.
rumors.
That it's just like it's the worst. Essentially.
It's a paper
Because
plane,
I worked
you
at
know.
the same place he worked at. I'm probably gonna work again. But
Probably.
Yeah, summer jobs, man.
But I've been wanting to start
you would
writing the Pogs.
Oh
movie
my
script. I
God!
haven't
Can we
gotten-
talk about this? Can
Oh,
we
yeah,
do
I
that?
still have Delai's
I
Pogs.
forgot about Pogs.
I have
Oh my
like,
God.
2 sets of Pogs.
So
that
we
are
don't have a
waiting.
name yet, right?
No.
It's just
Okay.
underground Pogs.
But
essentially.
it's yes, it's for those of you that know what Pogs are, because I didn't.
Pog Slammers.
It's a bunch of discs that
Cardboard.
are like stacked on top of
You
each
stack
other.
them and you like slam them with some kind of metal.
There's a metal.
You
there's
throw
I didn't
a
even
metal-
know it was a
you
game.
throw a
I just
me-
thought people
The
were
Pogs
collecting
are the cardboard circles, and then there's metal Pogs that
And
you
there's
throw
like a
at
little
the
mat
stacks.
you put them on. My phone.
But yeah, we're doing a like short film, like super serious, gritty underground,
like Lethal Weapon style.
but it's like a bunch of people in like an underground illegal Pong circuit or something. And I'm pretty, like the main character's like dealing with his little brother has like cancer or something.
No,
right?
that
Or,
or he
like,
got killed or something.
yeah, it was something like super deep and like dark for
he's
the
gonna-
fact that it's just like and the main. Am I still gonna be the main villain?
Sure.
You want to be a villain.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because like
You have
the
to have
the
an eye
point of the
patch.
character is that he's got like the eye patch, full suit. He's got like a big metal like
big scar on
golden
his eye.
disc because apparently the metal ones are frowned upon because they're considered cheating or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they're
they're
too
heavier.
heavy or whatever. But he doesn't give a shit. He uses it anyway.
He doesn't
'cause
play
he's
by
the bad guy.
rules,
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't play by your rules.
And I imagine that he would have like one of those they have those rings or whatever that you put on that are like that go over the whole finger that's got like the claws on the
Oh,
I have one.
I do too.
Oh yeah, I got you one. I have one that has like a blade on the end. So we probably
But
should
it definitely needs to be one of the, like he's sitting there and he's got like
Or he
he's
has a
fucking
cat or
he's like
something.
yeah he's like cutting up cocaine on his desk or whatever. Like he's like really like We just play up how.
Maybe you should
evil
use
this
mine then, because
character
mine has like a little blade at the end.
He's like.
So wait, I gave you the one you gave me the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I got that one in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I got mine. I think.
So we've just been collecting a retarded amount of Pogs, and I'm super excited to shoot that.
Also, we have a retarded amount is ideas that we can't.
Ideas that we
The twerking zombies.
No, man.
Why? What's wrong? The first thing
That's
we said
next
besides
Halloween. We're gonna do that next Halloween though.
Yeah.
Because
We
we
didn't
want
do
that to be a
anything.
Halloween video.
we wanted to do something this Halloween, but
Some twerking
we
zombies.
want to do something this Halloween and Thanksgiving, but
Yeah, and we
never
also
had
wanted
the
to do
time.
one for
We also
Christmas,
wanted to
but
kill
we're just-
ourselves.
We also.
We might be able to do something for Christmas.
Yeah, we should
There's
be
still
able
some
to.
time,
Probably.
yeah.
There's some time.
Which the idea you had, don't say anything about it.
No, yeah,
I think it's still a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let me know
We'll
afterwards.
discuss it after the podcast. Yeah, we'll talk about the idea. It's pretty good.
No, we'll just let this run and we'll censor the whole thing. Come on.
Rick. Biff.
Our governor.
Carl. Carol.
T-Dog.
T-Dog. Bowner. Big fat Bowner.
I'm very pussy.
Okay, we're talking about nothing right now.
These are just
We're
words.
just shouting
You
words.
said Bowner, Daryl, Rick, Pussy. Garrett, my name is
Peter.
Garrett. Peter.
Hey,
Hey, Peter, can I buy you? Hey, Peter. Can I buy you? Hey, Peter.
is that an envelope?
Can I buy you? Hey, Peter. Peter. Peter, 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 Peter,
Are we doing this right now?
Peter. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
Someone remix that.
Hey, Peter.
Rick.
There'll be some Ricks in there.
Hey, Peter, Rick.
Alright, we need something.
All right, let's talk about something. We did that for.
We have
4
9 minutes.
Are we going to 30 again?
Yeah, fuck it.
30 is
Why
the
not?
time. Did you fucking get a problem? What about your life? Talk, JD. You just been shoving your face full of fucking burritos.
Ruffling that bag.
Probably didn't really get to eat today.
There was tons of pizza.
You didn't eat any
No,
of that
listen,
pizza.
it's-
You want
no,
me to believe
I'm
that
talking
out
about-
of those 6 fucking boxes of
Listen,
pizza, you didn't get
I
one
may have
pizza?
had
talking
5
about-
slices or 6.
Hey,
I don't
Or
know.
34.
Or
Listen, I'm talking about
counting?
throughout the day.
what?
Because right when I went to cook breakfast, the power went out, so I couldn't do shit.
You could still throwing something together.
Right,
I ate
right.
the cold bag of buffalo chicken dip that was still left over from like 2 weeks ago. Chips. It was still good. And I was sitting in the dim, like, fading sunlight while watching people trying to fix the electric.
So you get rid of
Just sitting in the corner with your food. Just.
It was in a bag.
Yeah.
Remember, we put the
Oh,
buffalo
yeah.
chicken dip.
So here's the thing that I'm worried about. I'm really first off, people upstairs are being assholes, but second off, I don't want this podcast to be over. This podcast is almost over, and this is the last one for the day. And because we shoot another one, it's like. It's like
Yeah.
it's like weeks and weeks later is when that's gonna come up, and it's just not gonna be a good time. But yeah, I'm trying to think of something that we could do. That'd be great after this. But I guess we could discuss that when we're not on a podcast.
We could watch Cannibal Holocaust next.
Oh god.
Oh god, dude.
We don't have our huge TV anymore.
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 We don't have our big. Yeah.
That's just driving the point home.
Anymore.
You can just put it horizontally down. So.
The fuck are you
What are you
talking
fucking-
about?
Yeah, asshole.
Shut up. You know what I mean. Sounds stupid.
So yeah, what do we got?
So JD still has not said he just complained about food, and that was it. That was his fucking.
Because I'm done with finals and I don't care about life right now. And I just want to eat food, but the power was
How
out and I
depressing.
couldn't.
Okay, so
I
he
don't
mentioned
care about life. I just want food.
he mentioned the power being out, but he
Oh,
didn't go
yeah,
into
that
detail.
was-
Today the power's out in our apartment, and we woke up, and it was like half on. We had power.
Half on,
The lights.
yeah.
The lights worked in the living room and kitchen. The fridge was on. The microwave and the oven all worked. But whenever I turned the toaster on to heat up some pizza, that outlet in the kitchen didn't work, and our bedrooms and bathroom did not work either. So I was gonna be off or something.
You cut off.
And then skip down the day like
You're
10
done,
hours,
son.
10
You
hours
cut
later,
off.
and they finally turned the power back on. And then it gets turned off like a minute later,
I
and then
don't
turns
know.
back on.
Man, I had a fun day with the power being out.
You
You turned into a child or a puppy.
I
Just walked around and
the
just
house.
destroyed everything in the house.
I needed something to do. So what am I gonna do? Bug this shit out of the pizza?
You fucking comes to my room, lays in my bed, starts patting me, and then starts flipping the blanket covers over when I'm trying to sleep. Because there's nothing better to do than just lay down and nap it out.
Oh, we
Danny,
do
wake
have some
up.
other things to discuss. We're probably out of time, aren't we?
We got 5 minutes.
Okay. Other things besides like those videos that are gonna be coming out / we're gonna be working on next. We're working on a comic.
I wasn't sure about bringing it up, but yeah.
No, yeah, we'll talk about it because this is really cool.
This should be out by the time the first page comes out.
There's a contest to what is it? 5 comics?
At least 5.
Yeah, at least 5 issues of your comic.
Well, not issues, just they're called episodes, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, we decided that we would do one and enter. So me and DePietro have been working on writing some comic stuff, and he's been doing all the hard work for it.
If anyone is ever wondering about that random picture that just got uploaded,
our banner picture, yeah, of me as an astronaut,
me as a cowboy, JD is just JD,
and I like JT as the
JD was the stocking. But yeah,
fireplace with care.
Looked really cool. What do we?
It was
a can of worms.
A can of worms, yeah.
It's called.
DtermiNATION presents a can of worms.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
DtermiNATION presents a can of worms.
That's a good zinger.
And that's a good zinger. Yep.
We're not pulling your legs.
Okay, no one gets the references that you guys are dropping right now. But yeah, that's gonna be cool. So hopefully, at least one of the comics are out by then for you guys to enjoy and check out. But even after the contest, we're thinking about keeping that up.
If people like them, we can keep going.
If people like them, which I think they will, because the concepts that we have behind... It's not just like comics about... We have comics that the idea behind it is going to be like just us. It's going to be almost as if like it's just a drawn video.
Yeah,
right?
it's like dumb, stupid ideas that we couldn't do in film.
The one shtick that we have is that every single... Like, a large majority of our comics are going to be comics that... lose... Like, you have no idea how they got to this certain point. So it's like, oh, something really innocent they want to do, and then a long black space, and then what happened after they did said thing. That, like, mass hysteria, shit on fire, people getting shot, like, whatever. So, like, a lot of the ideas are, like, just, oh, hey, we're gonna go outside and play some Frisbee if you want to come out with us. And he's like, yeah, sure, I can do that. Long black space. And then something god-awful happens. I don't want to spoil it, because that's going to be a really good one. But, yeah, that's, like, the one thing that we're going to be doing where it's just, like, people will just be like, how did they do that? How did they get from here to that? What is, like...
We were thinking of putting Gravel Man in the comic, but I still think it would be better in film, because his audible accent, I think, is what makes it.
Yeah.
If anyone even knows what Gravel Man is.
Some tiny fairy wings as well.
We probably just cut out some paper. It worked with the iPhone.
I bet it.
It did.
It did. It looked great.
But, okay. Are we at time?
Like 2 minutes, but whatever.
I mean, if we can't think of anything else to talk about, we can just end here.
Rick.
Rick.
Oh, gross, dude.
Guys.
That's wine Dorito breath that you just burped in my nose.
Good mixture.
Oh, no!
I'm kind of sorry.
Coral.
Rick.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
T-Dog.